proud to be here.
I'm just confused on why you would make the trek all the way up to here.
Because it's 150. It's the big one.
You know what? Fair enough.
I'm so slow at this. I can't believe it.
Nah, you're good.
0 to 0, switch.
Hey,
bang.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not.
Oh my god, it's not. I got tricked. Yeah, I got tricked.
How could you?
I'm mentally weak, you know? It's alright. Okay, let's get into it. Lightning, so the last set I saw Lightning earlier. It was him versus Daisy Buena, I believe another Chicago player. Opting to, one game, he played campy as hell, like, slowed the game down to an absolute crawl. Second game was all over Daisy's face, just like, absolutely rushed down to him like it was wild. I'm excited to see what he pulls out for this one.
I think we're going to be trying to see a much slower game plan, especially against the Samus, who is probably going to be trying to do a lot of charge shot, and there's a lot of moves in Toon Link's kit to be able to beat out the charge shot, like the bombs.
I don't know. Go for it.
Tries to go for the conversion on the boomerang to up smash, but gets the up tilt into the up air instead for the kill.
Is this still winner semis?
No, this is, I think, loser's side. It's loser's side.
Losers round 3. What?
I don't think round 3. I think it's losers.
Top cut round 3. I don't know.
I know they're in top 8. I know they're in top 8.
In top 8 territory. All right, well, 2-2. Eyas, for 32nd seed, he's making it look good. Like,
making this
upset over upset after upset after upset. Eyas is here to play today. I don't know what, like, super serum he took from the last time he was at a tournament, but he is showing up.
I mean, it's the 150th, so maybe the 150 finally gave him the buff to be able to make it all the way over here.
Oh.
Most untrue combo I've ever seen in my life.
Lightning missing the up B. If it worked, it would have been pretty cool. But not getting that much of a punish off it. Lightning opting to stay back just a little bit, toss every projectile he has in the kit. And the charge shot going through like everything.
The forwarder does catch, but yeah, they're just playing this really slow game plan right now. Waiting for the first move with these projectiles.
And that's the thing about Eyas. Like, I'm looking at him. Every time he's in advantage state, it's pretty wild, all things considered. Like, I've seen him get, like, charge shot into, like, X, Y, and Z. If he can get there, I do think he can really, really make it work.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, Lightning, opting to just, like, stay back kind of game plan. What were you saying?
Yeah. They're both keeping this game very even, so.
Ooh, missed the up B, but missed the punish as well. Okay, if we're Eyas, we will absolutely take that every day of the week.
Tries to go for the charge shot, but the bomb just eats it up. So right now, they're just waiting for their kill right now. They're both at such high percents. Anything right now could possibly kill, like a back air.
It will take it, okay. And I feel like that if he can hold on to this stock, that momentum from him, that extra credit will do so much. I don't know. Eyas, I'm waiting for it.
Oh, yeah. He is playing confident. This is the level of confidence you see in, like, the top 10 of our region.
Yeah.
Like, this is some absolute confidence coming out.
Ooh, trying to read a roll in there. Does not quite get it, but 32, 40%. A good amount of extra credit on Lightning's side right now. 44%, a little bit more.
Yeah, just throws the bomb out to try and get rid of that charge shot because it will just eat it up, but...
Woo, that was a beautiful empty hop, little tomahawk grab. I think that Lightning is starting to get a little desperate for it. Like, this Samus has been alive for so long, and it's finally going to get the kill. Only 75%. If Lightning can channel something up right now, it's still winnable for sure, but this game otherwise will be going to Eyas if Lightning doesn't pull it out.
The problem is they need to approach the Samus, and the Samus does not want to approach, and
that'll do it.
Tragic recovery.
That'll be game 1, going to the
one and only,
the Wisconsin native, Eyas. I do wonder.
Okay. Where is
There you go. I'll get out of your way.
losers round 3?
Do I want to say like top 8 or something? Is this top 8?
Yeah, it's beginning. It is the it's the top 8 one. So it's like
I'll throw it in there. Eyas 1-0, yes sir.
Characters are
Samus Toon. Andy, what? Well, how's Eyas been doing? 30-second seed. What do you have to say about it?
rigged.
We think Eyas. I thought Eyas was pretty good. I didn't know Eyas was this good.
Unfamiliar with this game.
Eyas earning his stripes tonight.
Yeah, truly. It's wild. It really is.
We do see a stage counter pick though coming out from Lightning though, going for the small battlefield to try and approach this Samus because the range that you need to get onto the Samus is very tight-knit.
Mm-hmm.
So
it really is. And Eyas looking to just stand back. Both characters, honestly, have the same vein of game plan of stand back, try to make others approach unsafely. If neither one approaches unsafely, what are we gonna do about it?
exactly. Tries to go for the jab into probably a
charge shot,
but they were already ready for that.
94 to 44, 50% separating the two. Basically a full charge shot on deck if need be.
But the problem is they need to be able to do something with this charge shot.
Ooh,
And it's looking like the bomb into the forward air doesn't kill.
that small battlefield's bigger blast zones for you. That's not going to kill, but the up B definitely will at 140.
We're seeing a lot of the uppies coming out from Lightning, catching the neutral get-ups a lot of the time.
Exactly. On ledge, that thing is a killer on ledge,
They need
as
to,
we can see.
They definitely need to change their strategy of either rolling into ledge or they need to jump because clearly they are adapting pretty well to this Samus right now.
Or just wait even. If you wait, you can probably get a bigger punish than if you just get hit by up B and die for it. There's a lot going on there. And Eyas,
yeah.
I'm sure, is cognizant of it. He just needs to start implementing at this point. Oh my god.
We're seeing a lot of desperate moves right now trying to be able to find a kill at this point because, 120 and the lead is stacking up for Lightning right now. They desperately need to find a kill right now.
This is right where Lightning wants him to be. Just kind of moving around right into every projectile that's on the screen. Another forward air just to send Eyas off stage. It's about to be another stock.
Oh,
I can't
perfect
believe that.
drift on there just to be able to get out of that situation right now, but you're just back on the ledge.
Still in disadvantage here. 149 to 120. Eyas just barely closing that stock out.
Right now, Eyas has got to find something against this Toon Link because this is a very high deficit that they got right now.
It really is. 165. Good lord. Yeah, unless Eyas gets some wild advantage state, the way that these matches have been going. Woo! You know what? You had to. You really had to. And just like that, trying another up B at ledge, getting stuffed out by the forward air. The kind of go-to Samus option, but you know what? It works out this time.
Oh, perfect. Going for the shield, knowing that they would be going for that up B in that state.
The back air, sending Lightning away a little bit of pressure diffused. 94. Eyas with the pivot F tilt. Almost able to just climb his way back through this stock. And the forward air is going to take it.
182 on the Samus.
How did Eyas climb his way out of that? Insane performance from the 32nd seed.
They were just at such a high percent at this point. They have to go for the raw kill options at this point.
Oh my gosh.
There is nothing that this Toon Link can really do.
Forward tilt, that's going to be it. 43% in the favor of Eyas right now.
But I can definitely imagine that probably took a mental toll on Lightning because it took you so long to be able to get the stock lead.
Yeah, and it's like, how am I already losing? I had so much of a lead. What happened? Where's it going?
But that's the proud moment of Eyas.
That's it.
Knowing that the Toon Link is going to be having to go for these kill options, but just playing around the kill options is perfectly done for Samus. They're going for a lot
little,
of
little
upbees.
desperate for the upbees here. It's all right. What if we tried a third time? You never know. You never know. 72, 80%. Climbing slowly, 89. This game could be anybody's here. At this point, if Lightning gets like some wild opening or something, or
bomb.
even just keeps Eyas in the corner like he has been. Woo! Scouting out the spot dodge, but just barely missing the back air.
This is such a close set right now.
Dash attack.
Who's gonna get the kill?
The screw attack, not getting hit off the top, not getting the back air either, looking for a frame trap.
They're definitely gonna try and look for that bomb confirm right now.
Yep. Lightning just throwing whatever he has in the arsenal.
Throwing
He's-
everything in the kitchen sink right now just to be able to get something on this Samus.
He's so tricky with this movement too, is the thing. 123 to 85. The up B finally hits. It doesn't kill though, just barely, just percents off. The up throw will take it, however. Eyas up 2-0.
Mashallah, bro. Oh my
That's what I'm
god.
saying.
What an ending. You see how that Toon was in shield for the last 45 seconds? He didn't do anything.
Yeah.
He was empty hopping, charge shot, nothing.
He waited.
And then as soon as he knew it was guaranteed, he got the kill.
That's him. That's the thoughts.
Impact.
That's him, baby.
From the package in the store, get in storefront. You can still get drinks, no actual products. Thank you.
Thank you. Free drinks. That's West Town, baby.
I did see that Lightning decided to go for the Hollow Bastion pick.
I did see that.
Probably trying to go for a lot more upward kills
I could see
and
it.
stuff on platform. Because they
Does
were
it have a
not...
lower ceiling?
What?
Is it a lower ceiling?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a lot lower of a ceiling.
Ah.
So what they're probably going to look for is more of the up airs and like confirms into like upward momentum kills.
I did see Lightning get a good bit of mileage off up smashes too, so if he's looking for more vertical kills, this is the place to be for him.
Oh, definitely.
Taking Eyas' jump immediately. Lightning starting off very strong here, 70%, basically unanswered.
But that doesn't mean anything just yet.
Look at these frame traps. Lightning is playing so well right now, 12% only, but he's the one off stage.
The ledge traps are coming in right now. Just barely able to roll past the Samus.
Oh my god, 110, not killing just yet. At this point, Eyas is definitely on the back foot, trying to make some magic happen like the first two games. This could be a swift 3-0 if all things go, if everything goes to plan here.
Catches with the forward air.
Saw that, like drift back forward, that was clean. And Lightning, the one who has to fear now. Just like that, Eyas, like game 2, clawing his way back from a deficit. Not as big as game 2, but still.
Thought they were on stage, so they fast fell to try and go back onto the stage, but they were off stage without a jump.
That's not what we want to see, but for Eyas, that could be a breath of fresh air for a second. That could be a chance to get some more extra credit on the board. Just a gap, like widen the gap a little bit, you know?
Oh yeah, but they do get the raw forward air to be able to finally take that kill. And it's looking a lot better than the last game was, where they were just having such a hard time trying to keep it even with them, but right now, it's staying pretty...
The win box!
The win box
Yeah,
moving
man!
the up smash away so they didn't get hit by it is incredible.
Somebody's watching out for Lightning today. Well, in this game specifically, maybe not the last two games. But
This game,
This
they're
game is
definitely
something
getting their stride right now.
we say that, only 40% separating the two. I feel like Lightning has had some higher highs than this right now, but
But when you're fighting against Samus, you kind of have to take what you can get.
Samus, you kind of really, for both of these characters, I would say, you have to change how you play a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like the game plan changes up. I don't want to get hit by a bomb into a boomerang, into another arrow, into another bomb. So I gotta play around it a lot. Same with Samus. And it's just gonna be which of these two players can adapt better and quicker.
Yeah,
Getting the charge shot, finally scouting that roll.
they've got to get back onto this ledge right now and find something. Oh,
The bomb into the up air.
the up air does kill.
That's the lower ceiling, ladies and gentlemen. That's the counter pick in play.
And now they finally get this lead on the Samus, but hopefully they can be able to keep this lead, unlike the last time. Trying to go for some extensions right there.
I like it. 55% up right now. If Eyas can get this, this kill, I feel like that could be it.
They are just stuck on this ledge right now, desperately trying to get back into an advantage state right now because they are just holding down the fort.
Looks like Lightning is opting to play a bit more aggressive than he has in a couple past sets that I saw. And he's going to eat a charge shot for his troubles. 69%. Eyas basically is a full charge shot upright. I don't know how that interaction happened.
It was what it was the up B clanging with the boomerang.
Oh.
So, yeah, I saw it like 2 other times during this set, but apparently the boomerang is just clanging against the up B, so they're just not able to get anything off of it.
Oh my god, the very forward.
Oh.
55% off of basically no. Whoa! He almost got that super missile. That was close, bud. That was close.
That shield is looking pretty low. But
123 catching the roll away, but not able to get the kill just yet. And just like that, another full charge shot. Lightning is not playing around these charge shots like he needs to be. 81% to 138. It could be anybody's game if he gets a charge shot
definitely
confirmed.
going to go for the boom.
The
bomb into up air.
That's going to be it. Lightning squeaking out game 3 there. Eyas still up.
I wonder what counter pick we're going to be seeing from Eyas now, because do you think they're going to be able to go to a longer stage, or do you think those have been fully banned?
Those have probably been banned at this point. I'm trying to think if a smaller stage would help Eyas out, or if it'd help Lightning even more. Looks like we're going to small battlefield. Still opting for one of the longer stages of the pack, but all things considered, I think somebody won a game here earlier. I forget who it was. Probably Eyas. But anyway.
Yeah.
We're getting back into it. No changes, no surprises.
Let's see how the game starts out.
Both players getting their win conditions automatically, 6% to 0. Just like that, Lightning striking, getting the first big advantage stay here.
Just goes for the up B there, but now Eyas is very much in the winning position right now, keeping Lightning on stage, but now it seems like Lightning has now brought it back to an advantage state right now, but they've got to bring up the percentage right now.
45 to 63. Not a lot of difference between the two right now, but Eyas absolutely holding up on the... I cannot believe that air dodge reach. Absolutely holding up the advantage state that he had. And down to 61.
Yeah, they're just playing their own games, trying to wait for the other person to move in.
And just like that, Eyas letting off a full charge shot. That could have been the stock if Lightning wasn't careful.
Just barely doesn't get the forward air on that, but right now, pretty much even percentages from both of them. Gets the boomerang into the forward air!
Okay, Lightning up now, or excuse me, in the lead for game 4 right now. Again, if Eyas doesn't let this spiral out of hand, it is very, very much in his control. Air dodging straight through the charge shot. Still on the back foot though.
They're just gonna
tried
to go for something.
You were gonna get charge shotted. Let's be honest here. It was a matter of time. Up air into forward air, sending Lightning just a little bit off stage, putting him in a kind of bad position here.
Gets around the charge shot, and now they are in the driver's seat right now.
Truly.
So now the Samus has to approach at some point against the Toon Link, but does get the forward air, gets the up tilt into the forward air.
And now Eyas, once again in the ledge trap position, he's very, very comfortable here. So I think this is a good place for him to be. Woo! Getting the quick pivot grab, send him back off stage. I think he's been about 50% off this ledge trap alone. Eyas is making his money worth here.
But right now they're back on stage, so they're going to be playing their own positioning. They're trying to get the projectiles in, trying to find a... Tries to go for the raw forward there.
Scouting the double jump. Almost got that forward air. If it wasn't for that little delay he did there, it might have been something else.
Or it was forward smash.
131 to 80. I'm tense. 131 to 80 right now. The back air is not going to send from all the way across stage. A few bombs at ledge. What are we doing about it?
Yeah, just use it.
And the up throw. The up throw is absolutely going to kill. You know what? We're scouting neutral get up. We're scouting shield immediately. I understand it. And you know what? He's going to do it at a time where it kills. 87%. This is a large lead that is being extended here. Up tilt into up air. Lightning in a precarious position.
Oh, this is so bad for Lightning right now. They need to find the kill. They're desperate for the kill, but they just cannot find anything. This shield.
Go forward. Caught him DIing right a little bit. Caught him DIing. That's going to be at 66% Eyas with another up B. Another failed attempt, 76, finally getting one.
The problem right now is Eyas is doing so good at using the shield right now, and Lightning is just doing nothing about this shield. There's so much shield coming out from Eyas. So none of their moves, like their bombs or anything, are really working as well.
We're saying that the percentage is starting to rack up a little bit. If I'm Eyas, I'm a little bit scared. I need to get this back under control. Lest Lightning run away with a little bit of momentum here.
The bomb?
Whoa, canceling Zaire in order to just get himself
jumping.
back up safely. The up smash, opting to just like, you know what, if this hits, it hits. If it hits, I win. So, you never know.
They're just
In there, back air.
trying to find any sort of damage to be able to bring this back. You're at a small deficit right now. Anything could reasonably kill Lightning right now.
Woo! It's scary. It's scary. It really is. His heart of hearts wanted to up B there. I know Eyas wanted to up B. Whoa! Taking him off the top, trying to catch him DIing again. Just like that, Lightning is now in the lead, ladies and gentlemen.
The bombs and the boomerangs have got to find a confirm right now.
At some point, they will. The two bombs!
Two bombs!
Into forward air. And just like that, we are heading into a game 5.
This is
Yeah, it was
game
game 4.
5.
Now game 5. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Poor Caden.
Shout out Caden. That's my fucking goat.
All right, I did not see, but I wonder what stage Lightning. No, it would be Eyas that it would have picked.
It would. Small battlefield. You know what? Run
just
it back.
a run back.
Run it back.
Run
We're
it
comfy
back.
here. I understand. The Zaire into grab immediately. Not getting any true confirms off it, though. What are we going to do about it? Forward air. Oh, my gosh.
They're getting a lot of the projectile confirms that they weren't normally getting now.
Yeah. No, I think Lightning's warmed up a little bit since the beginning of that last game.
Oh, definitely. And they're doing right here, they're doing a lot of good jobs to be able to make it back onto the stage against the Samus ledge trapping.
Truly. Yeah, no. It's where AS makes his money, but Lightning's starting to just catch on a little bit more. I understand it. Going for a straightforward smash, because you know what? If it works, I kill. I understand.
All right, now they're going to be looking for the confirm right now. They're at a confirm percentage where bombs or the boomerang is going to be able to set up a confirm into the forward air.
Whoever gets this kill is going to have so much momentum going into the rest of the game. It's wild. Because both of these guys have proven over and over again that they are very capable of getting the extra credit. Eyas not able to seal it.
All right, they're just going to...
Another charge shot to the face. 162. Not dead yet. 188. Even the slightly charged charge shots are starting to be scary.
They're stuck on the ledge again.
Yep. This, again, the up throw. He is always ready for it. Neutral get up shield against him. You already know what's going to be happening.
All right. Yeah, Eyas is not doing really anything other than just letting the Toon Link approach, because Lightning has to approach at some point, and when it's especially against Samus, who has a lot of good tools to be able to fight against Toon Link.
It's scary. It really is. Finally getting the sweet spot up air. 40% of extra credit. Not that much, all things considered.
Especially for Lightning, who is able to do a lot of damage in such a short amount of time.
Truly. And at this point, momentum has definitely been on Lightning's side for a little bit. And you know what? The reverse 3-0, the last two games have definitely... Oh!
Tries to go for the read with the down smash, but it just barely doesn't
jump.
connect.
Eyas not taking advantage. He's still on ledge, which means Eyas is still where he wants to be.
Tries to read the jump, but just decides to go for the roll.
Oh my gosh.
So much damage is coming out right now.
I cannot believe
Doesn't
that didn't kill.
The DI mix-up, they tried to DI mix-up with that, but
The
doesn't
Nair,
kill.
the Nair will take it 57. Eyas a little bit away from death right now. If he can just hold on a little bit longer. 4 minutes, 23 seconds left in the set at most. Has basically a full charge shot here. Crosses up with dash attack.
Yeah, right now, they're just going to let Lightning just approach them. And they just want them to approach at this point, because if they approach, then Samus is able to get these confirms out.
Exactly.
Especially with the charge shot. They got a small charge shot right now, but it's definitely going to do a lot of damage for their forward tilt and their grabs.
Eyas has been slowing down the pace a little bit because he's like, you know what? This is a good position for me to be in. But Lightning is just so good at chipping away that without even looking, he's taken maybe, what, like 40, 50% just off of chip damage alone?
Definitely. they're definitely waiting for the panic option to come out so that way they can get their confirms.
I understand wanting to play passive, but Eyas has to take a chance to strike every now and then. Otherwise, Lightning's going to eat you up.
All right, they get the forward air. Tries to go for the other forward air, but just barely doesn't reach.
Doesn't get the second forward air. They're 106. No jump. 124%. Early up B beats another up B.
Holding down to be able to get the full extension of the up B. Tries to go for the...
And that's that neutral get, that up B at ledge to catch neutral get up once again. We haven't seen it for a couple games, but it's back once again.
They are, yeah, right now they're at such a high percentage right now. Toon Link doesn't really have a lot of options to be able to kill right now.
50% to 152.
Oh, beautiful work to be able to make it back onto the ledge, but it's not going to do much if you just can't find this confirm. You can't find the kill right now against such a persistent, they just keep
non-committal,
living.
really. Yeah, no, he's playing his own game. And you know what? 65% Lightning. Eyas is no stranger to a bit of the chip damage himself. 80% on Lightning right now. We got to start worrying in a second, man. Another charge shot.
Yeah, they gotta find a way to get back onto this ledge.
Another charge shot. These down Bs have been absolutely lethal for Lightning. A missile. You know what? Point blank. Bam.
Yeah, they're just gonna stay on the ledge right now, but it's not gonna.
Down tilt is going to take it. Eyas. 37th seed?
32nd.
Holy, 32nd seed.
Guaranteed 5th at minimum.
God, man.